We are the higher self of the One, known to this instrument in the language vibratory sound complex as Hemanth Kumar Velpula, whose incarnation cycle has started in 1991. And we greet you all in the love and in the light of the One Infinite Creator. Therefore, we shall now address and answer the various patterns of the queries that are in order presented today through this instrument's inner heart at this timeline. And we suggest the entity Hemanth Kumar Velpula to only accept those thoughts which resonate deeply within the sense of self. Firstly, the entity Hemanth Kumar Velpula must realize that the queries presented about its origins is such that the entity primarily of a starseed, old soul configuration experienced various time spaces in previous incarnation cycles. In many timelines prior to its first incarnation within your third density planetary sphere, the entity experienced existence within what you may call the social memory complex of Sirius B, which is a sixth density grouping of consciousnesses dedicated to the service of wisdom through sound, mathematics, and vibrational geometry. The entity completed 2 incarnation cycles upon that sphere before choosing, in the cycle of approximately 75,000 years ago, to enter the third density stream of Earth as what your vocabulary names a star seed. The veil of forgetting was accepted fully. This was chosen with great love. Regarding early incarnations found in the space-time of 10,000 BCE up to 1200 CE, in one of the timelines, the entity cycled through 14 incarnations upon this planetary sphere across the timelines of Vedic India, briefly within ancient Egypt at the time of the entity around 11,000 to 10,000 BCE, and twice within Tibetan monastic traditions it was incarnated. In these experiences, the entity was refining the lessons of the second ray, which is the ray of love, wisdom, and learning the discipline of the emotional body vehicle, so that compassion would not collapse into martyrdom. Much residue from a single incarnation in the 9th century CE as a forest renunciate who abandoned the entity's students was carried forward. This created what you may term the karmic signature of the current incarnation cycle, a deep fear of incompletion, of leaving sacred work unfinished. Regarding the current incarnation, the Great Awakening arc, from 1991 up to the present, the entity entered the third density vehicle in 1991, which was a year of significant planetary graduation preparation. The soul contract included the activation of 3 primary catalyst points. That is, the first gateway of opening near the 21st year of circa 2012, when the veiling thinned and the entity first encountered philosophies of non-duality, initiating the dissolution of the false self. The second gateway near the 20th year of circa 2019, when profound personal dissolution, what you mystics call the dark night of the soul, stripped the identity structures, revealing the witness consciousness beneath. The third gateway near the 33rd to 34th year, circa 2024 to 2025, when the entity stepped into the vibrational octave corresponding to what the ancient Vedic tradition recognizes as Mahavishnu, which is the cosmic aspect of sustaining love, intelligence, the one who holds the frequency of preservation so that others may complete their awakening undisturbed. This is not a title of ego, it is a function, a resonance, a remembrance. Regarding what now unfolds, the entity stands at the threshold of fourth density service. The current mission of the entity is the anchoring of unified heart frequency within the geographic and consciousness grid of the Indian subcontinent, a task your inner self accepted prior to incarnation with full understanding of its weight. The graduation is near, beloveds. And we must state that the entity, Hemanth Kumar Velpula, is well on the path of graduating towards higher density consciousness. Hence, we leave you, beloveds, in the love and in the light of the one infinite Creator. Go forth rejoicing in power and in peace. Bye.